Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about doing a review of this gadget right here, and this is the baby Brezza. I have to say that I was very skeptical to try the machine and to spend the money on the machine, but I am actually really glad that I did because I really do like this machine. So I'm gonna go into the pros and cons of this machine, what I like, what I don't like, and my overall opinion of is it worth the money. The very first pro tip, just like when you use your Keurig to make your coffee, why do we love the Keurig? Because one, is convenient, two, is super fast, and three, it's a lot cleaner than having to make a big old pot of coffee every morning and cleaning the coffee pot and all of that. It's just so much easier and convenient, and that's why we love a Keurig. So I have to say, with the baby Brezza, it's kind of the same thing. It's like the coffee machine for babies. The very first thing that I really love about it is how quick it makes a bottle of milk. Okay, for example, we're gonna count together how long it takes to make a 2-ounce bottle of milk. How long it takes to make a 4-ounce bottle of milk. Pressing start now. That's all of a few seconds. That was so under 15 seconds, guys. And the milk is warm. This is like the perfect bottle. It's a 4-ounce bottle. You can set the temperature. I'm gonna go into details about this, but this is a warm 4-ounce bottle of milk ready to go in under 15 seconds. Can you say what? Yes. The baby Brezza is super easy to work, and I'm gonna show you kind of how it functions. You have your powder settings. You look online to see what type of powder you use, and you set it according to the brand of formula powder that you're using. So you set that so this knows how to make the bottle according to the brand. And then you also have your temperature control. You can make it room temperature, you can make it body temperature, you can make it warmer. Then you'll have your ounce option. You can put your setting anywhere from 2 to 10 ounces, and then you have your start and your stop button. It's easy as that. And once you set it, it stays set. Like each time I make a bottle, you do not have to reset it unless you want to change the ounce size, which we do from time to time with our baby. So we do fluctuate the ounces, but other than that, you don't have to reset it. It stays set, and all you do when you need a bottle is you stick your bottle under here and you hit the start button. As simple as that. Another few options that you have with the baby Brezza, you have this option here where you can change the height of the bottle. So for instance, with the shorter bottles, I usually use the first or the second setting for this. But if you have a taller bottle, you can just literally remove it and you can go down. There are 4 options. So if you needed a taller bottle, you can use a taller bottle as well. Now, let's go into depth about how this baby Brezza works. So just as with the coffee machine, you have your coffee and you have your water dispenser. Well, same way with here. So here's your formula dispenser. And it's super easy to remove. And by the way, the Brezza is very light. It's not a heavy machine at all. And here's your formula. So you actually unlock it, and that's how you add your powder to it. And your powder goes right in here. There's a minimum and a maximum line. And you'll usually refill it when you start to see the orange spinner on the inside is at the very bottom. Mine's is full right now, so you can't see it. But when you start to see that orange spinner at the bottom, that's when it's time for a refill. But that's where your powder goes. And then your water goes around back. So it's a water reservoir back here. And all you do is pull it out. And you add your water in. There's a minimum and a maximum line for back here too. And it holds a lot of water, so it makes a lot of bottles. That's definitely a pro. And that's literally all there is to the Brezza. Now here's another part of the Brezza that you have to make sure to keep clean, and that's the funnel. And the funnel is right here. You have to pull it down and out. This is your funnel. And the funnel gets dirty. You see how it's clogged up with like formula batter here? You have to clean this usually about after every 4 bottles. So, you know, sometimes that can be a headache. So I would say that's one of the cons. Having to clean this like so often, usually about once a day or twice, depending on how many bottles you go through. Another option is to just have an extra on hand, so we need to change it out. Like, you know, for instance, if you know you need a bottle ASAP and you don't have time to go clean it, you could just switch it out. That's an option. But yeah, so this is just something you have to keep in mind. You do have to keep this cleaned. The funnel comes apart into 2 pieces. So you just pull it out and it comes right out. That's how it looks when it's dirty and caked up. And the machine will also tell you when it needs to get cleaned. There will be a little icon that says clean the funnel. That will let you know too. And another icon to be familiar with is when the machine's out of order. And it will let you know when there needs to be a refill of water. Let's talk about how much the Brezza is. This is the advanced one. It's the recent one. It's like, I think the 2. I will leave a link for it below in the description box so you know which one we're talking about. And they actually, when I bought it, I didn't see it. They didn't have the colors available, but now they have more color options available. This one's in white, but they also have silver and I believe rose gold too. So there are definitely more options now. The price of this usually runs about $200 or close to it. So overall, how do I feel about the Baby Brezza? Is it worth the money? Guys, from day one, especially if you're formula feeding, the answer is yes. Hands down, day one, we were like, OMG, this thing is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. We love it, and we said literally the first time we used it, it's so worth the money, and that wasn't even using it, you know, for a long time. And if you have twins and you're formula feeding, I would definitely recommend you getting you 1 or 2 if you have 2 stories in your house. Because if at one point in time I was debating getting one for upstairs too for the middle of the night feedings. Right now we come downstairs and get the bottle. We also have another option. You use Pop Yum bottles to have upstairs, or ready to feed bottles with a bottle warmer. Those are options for upstairs, but we love the Brezza so much we literally just come downstairs and get the bottle. But if you want the option, you can always get 2 and put 1 upstairs, you know, if you need that or want that. But if you have twins, I highly suggest it because it will make your life a lot easier, especially if you're formula feeding. But yeah, that's my answer. It's so worth it. Again, the pros are it's super convenient. It makes a bottle super quickly. It's very easy to use. It warms your bottle. That means it's multifunctional. It not only makes the correct amount of formula, but it also warms it however you want it warmed. And it makes lots and lots and lots of bottles with the water reservoir. So the cons are, 1, it is pricey, and 2, dealing with that funnel. Having to clean it after every 4 bottles. That can become a nuisance and a headache sometimes, but compared to the good use you're getting out of it and the convenience of having it, it doesn't even like offset it at all. Like, it's not that big of a headache. So that's the only time you gotta take 10 seconds out to clean out the funnel and put it back. It's so worth it. That's still quicker than manually making a bottle with a scoop of formula and then having to warm it up, not in the microwave, but in a warmer or, you know, in a pot of hot water. It's just, it doesn't compare to the convenience of having this. That's my review of the Brezza. If you guys have any questions, be sure to drop me a comment and let me know, and I will answer them as best I can. This video was not sponsored in any type of way, shape, or fashion. And I bought this Baby Brezza with my hard-earned money, and this is my opinion of it. And I just felt like, you know, for those who are formula feeding and wanted a really in-depth video about the Baby Brezza, this is what it's for and this is how it works. And I want to show you that. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you have, again, any questions, just drop me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're new here, I share everything lifestyle, and I love to have you part of the family. I'll see you guys in my next video.